Good everyone, and welcome to today's video, and today it's a sub request by Raptor Jesus for the PBJ-1H. Now, we are doing this a little differently, because obviously, um, I'm not taking it into a tank forces battle, because whoever wins and us wins will tear this thing to bits, but we're just going to take it to a normal battle and see how we do. Now, those of you eagle-eyed viewers will spot I actually have a boat. That is the reserve Higgins boat. I actually spaded it, and I actually had quite a bit of fun the other night when I was playing it, and got it spaded, and I think I might actually give Naval another go, because the Higgins 81-foot PT6 actually felt okay. It actually felt nice to, well, sail. And I think well, in fact, I have the replay saved, so if you do want to see a spade impressions on the Higgins boat, do let me know. I'll have it recorded already. But if you don't want to see it, I'll just delete the video file. But yeah, so the PBJ-1H obviously is a twin-engined. Well, technically, it's a patrol bomber. That's what the PB stands for, as far as I'm aware. And it's based off the B-25 Mitchell, which is one of my favorite American medium bombers. Now, in War Thunder, the PBJ-1H should have the same payload as the B-25 and also HVAR rockets underneath underneath the wings, starboard or outboard the engines, specifically HVAR rockets. However, in War Thunder, we do not have this, but we do get at least some degree of ordnance. So starting off, obviously, we have the front-mounted 50 cals. We've got 4 here and 2 on each side here, so that's 8 50 caliber machine guns. We also have this 75mm T13E1 cannon, which is very similar to a Sherman 75mm, and well, it works really nicely, I'm not gonna lie. On board today, we'll also have the 4 500-pound bombs. The other PBJ gets this as well, but obviously you trade the 75 for another 450 cal, which is just insane. 1250 cal sticking out of a twin-engine attack aircraft is just insane. But yeah, so it's actually not that bad of a plane. Defensive turret-wise, we get a twin tail turret of 50 cal, a twin top turret of 50 cal, and a side blister with a single 50 cal. Now, the one thing we're not going to be doing is rushing straight in. As you know, with attack aircraft, they are very vulnerable to 20mm cannon fire, because obviously Germans and even Russians. And the PBJ is very vulnerable to getting its tail control shot out and also engines catching fire, which you don't want, obviously. We'll give it a go. Hopefully we get something good out of it, and if not, then, well, we'll just have to leave it, really. There's not much I can really do, but we'll do our best. So let's jump right in. Obviously not naval realistic battles. But yeah, like I say, I took the Higgins boat out, spaded it, told Dave about it. Obviously, I'm recording this in advance, and I'm pushing it back, which is why I mentioned it in the H51. But I actually had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was a quick spade. Only took 2 games. First game I got a kill, and I got 2 kills. Died to a suicide. No, it wasn't a suicide Stuka. I just got overrun by Japanese boats. Then in my second game, I got 4 kills on boats, 1 air kill on an I-15 before being suicide bombed by a Stuka who was so desperate to kill me. I don't know why, but whatever. So obviously we've got Hurtgen, second battle. We probably will have a bad team because this is US. So, and I've noticed they've given this thing the buff that it had. Attackers, airpoint. If we go airpoint, that way we can get the fighters to cover us. So, whoop, that was a bit close, wasn't it? Of course, fully up tiered, because we have to be fully up tiered, don't we? But whatever. No, I haven't flown the PBJ in quite some time. I just don't fly this thing anymore. Spaded it, put it away really. Now that bulge on the right hand wing, that is meant to be, I believe, radar, if I remember rightly. That's meant to be radar. Obviously on board we've got the bombs, which, as I mentioned, you should be able to carry 3,000 pounds of ordnance, very similar to a normal B-25. But unfortunately we can't. Obviously outboard the engines, just on the wingtips over there, would be the H-4 rockets. Again, Gaijin decided no. And as such, you're really limited in your ground attack capability in the 1J. The 1H, you at least have the 75. But now we have fighters to cover our ass, hopefully. So we're going to make our way over to here and just see what we can do. Well, there's no names I recognise or anything like that, so that's always a start. Obviously fully up here because you saw the A26B10 at the start. Not a bad plane that in. It's arguably worse in terms of ground attack capability than the PBJ, but it does come with better bomb loads. Defensive turret wise, it's got much more coverage with its tail turret, or the lower turret I should really say. But whatever, you get the gist. I'm not even touching the keyboard, I'm just letting the plane fly itself. It's a smooth flying plane. It honestly is. And the thing is, it's just so relaxing to fly one of these things, because when you get a good team and you're just left to your own devices, this thing can mop up nicely. And if we take engine damage, and if we go down to, I believe it can fly on one engine, I believe. Because I have flown this thing before on one engine and got it home. Albeit barely, but because we're spaded, we'll have more, obviously, power in the other engine. That works. The last time I flew the PBJ was when I needed a base bombing daily task to do, and I just took it out thinking, well, I only need like a 0.1 of a ton, and I went for some ground targets to start off with. I didn't use the bombs, I used the 50 cals and the 75. And next thing you know, I ended up getting not just a base, because the teammate had already finished it off, but I also got a couple of fighter kills. Which is always nice. Right, 80% power, because we don't need a full power. So we're going to start off by cleaning up this convoy of light anti-aircraft vehicles and things like that. Obviously bomb doors open, ready to go, to not only decrease our speed, but at the same time just keep us below 270, because 270 miles an hour is a good speed to have the PBJ at. Let's see what we can do. Obviously, those of you who have been a long-standing fan of the channel, I do love my ground attackers. We'll use the tail turret, that's fine. I was hoping to get that armoured car, but unfortunately my aim's crap. Right, well, anti-aircraft guns are going to go first. Come on, twin rudder, we should be able to swing it round. Nope. You'd have thought, for a twin rudder aircraft, you'd be able to, well, twin-tailed aircraft, you would be able to swing it round perfectly fine. But no. God, that AAA gun's taking a beating, isn't it? Yes, when I first started playing a PBJ, that was back in the days of arcade. And I didn't actually spade it till I started playing RB for the first few games. I think I actually spade it in Ground Forces. Right, where's that other AAA gun? There's normally two. Whatever, we'll come back for it. Not gonna waste a bomb on that howitzer. And the team's dying. Lovely. That's exactly what I want to bloody see. A useless team. Like I said, there's normally 2 AAA guns, that's why I'm concerned, but let's put that 75 to work, shall we? Right, throttle in back. First hit, that should have been a hit, but nope. Second hit, that was a normal hit. Really? That doesn't do it? Jesus fucking Christ. Come on! Tail turret finish it off? Jesus Christ, Gaijin. That should murder a light pillbox. Oh yeah, you're really helping the team, P38, by ground pounding. God almighty. That light pillbox should have been dead, but nope. There was a reason why they put this thing with a 75, and yet... 1. That's it. Another shell out. God, that one was a single shot, like... Jesus Christ. Just look, we've got barely a team, and yet our P38L is fucking pounding the deck. Like, come on! He's level 100. And he's doing that shit. Jesus Christ. As one of my favourite old saying goes, you can gain the levels, but you can't gain experience, clearly. I don't think we've got that armoured car then. But it shouldn't even be the P38, that should be ground pound, and I bet he fucking crashed. What use was he to the team? I'll give you that answer. None. And look, we're losing teammates rapidly. There's nothing I can do. I'm in a PBJ for Christ's sake. I think what we're going to do is we're going to ditch our bombs and we're just going to run and get back to our airfield. I'll just dump all the bombs on that light pillbox and then we'll head back. Here we go. That should be the kill. Yep. Brilliant. Let's get out of here. And look, we just lost our second to last fighter. Now the nearest airfield obviously is over here, and it has got anti-aircraft protection, so if we manage to get there safely, which I'm going to do an old trick. So now we've got a 5-minute window to get out of here. Obviously we're going to be sticking low, we're going to be keeping to the tree line, so it's much harder to spot our aircraft. But what use was Strawberry Cake to our team? I mean, that guy's on 4 kills. He's done really well for his team. If he's finishing off, like, a daily task or something, that's him done. Or if he's spading it, that's even better. Because now he's going to get a win. We've just got to keep low now as we head back towards our airfield. And hope we don't get bounced. Well, that base has just gone down. I think they've got a pair of 264s. They might have a pair of 264s, which would make sense. I'm riding the web here because, well, we've got to get back. We've got to have all the power we can. But this is what it was like, spading this thing. It was constant teams like this. I mean, look, that P-51 has chased that freaking BF-109 all that way. And he's not killed him. What use are you to your team? Or to our team? You're level 20 and you're in a D5 Mustang. Why? But if he got that kill... But he should not be in a D5. His inexperience is showing. And if you guys think I'm taking off again, you are having a laugh. I've done my job. This team's gonna lose. I'm not losing my plane. No chance. Oh my god. Well, on the plus side, we got a pretty good ground strike mission going on, but it's just, and you'll find this if people play US a lot. Hold on, Bandit on our 6. I think he's seen us. Yep, he has. Looks like we've got a Bandit on our 6. I don't know what it is. 109 probably. We're almost to our airfield, so we might be able to just sneak him in. I think he's going to break off, though. Well, that's your problem now, kid. Yep, he's climbing. Let's climb up a bit, so then we're above the anti-aircraft protection, because if he comes to vulture us, I'm denying him the kill. Simple fact. And the Mustang crashed. Jesus fucking Christ. And he's in a squadron? What squadron are you? Supreme Gaming, my fat ass. Ah. Alright, well let's land a PBJ. It's very similar to a B-25 at least. So that's the good thing, but I bet you we're gonna get vultured. Because desperate Germans. I mean, he's on 4 if that's the guy I think it is, he's on 4 freaking kills. I'd be happy with 4. I wouldn't vulture PBJ just to lose my plane. But this is German teams we're on about. Let's keep an eye on him, because he might vulture us. God, the brakes are shoddy on this thing, I'll tell you that much. I'm hitting the brakes, obviously looking round, and I'm firing just to 75, so the brakes are a bit shoddy. That's the ticket. We're stopped, we're all safe. Obviously we will not get an air spawn because this plane can easily take off from this runway. So I'll wait till repair and rearmed. And then we will get back to the hangar because, well, we've done everything we can. Right, let's head back to the hangar. Unfortunately, that is typical US teams. So, we did our job, we did everything we could, but even so, it's not the request that he wanted for Raptor Jesus, but we got to take the PBJ out for a video at least. It's just, when you've got teammates like that, like the P-38, that Mustang at level 20 flying a Mustang, it shouldn't happen. He should be gaining much more experience. I didn't get my first PVD-1 Mustang till I was level 40, and even then, I wasn't the best in it, but I soon learned, and, well, I've mastered the D5 now. I love the D5 because it's a great plane when you play it right, but if you've got a team like that, you can't do much. But he did everything wrong, and to deny a German player who had a fair kill on him, or should have had a fair kill, he selfishly crashed it into the ground, because obviously the recent bailout mechanic, that's just how it works. But I'm sorry, you should not be in a D5 Mustang at level 20. No chance. If you're smurfing, that's fine. But he was not smurfing. He did not have the experience. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video on the PBJ-1H. It's a nice plane, but it's really limited by its teams, and obviously the hit cam detection, or the hit detection with the 75 is very questionable, as we saw. And obviously with a limited bomb load and no H-fire rockets, obviously it's again limited in its secondary ordnance option. But overall, if you can get a decent match at the PBJ-1H, it's a good plane. It can certainly work. Its speed isn't great, its acceleration isn't great, but it's just one of those planes that I've always liked. But anyway, I'll see you all on the next one.